All right, Todd here with Jeep Speed Shop. Here we're doing some prep work on a 5.7 liter VVT truck Hemi out of a half-ton Dodge Ram truck, four-wheel drive. This is a, I'm gonna say 20 engine, and it's not an e-torque. They're not all e-torques. This is a customer engine that we're doing in this Jeep. So we're prepping it. So taking off all the stuff we don't need, like any of these mounts, hoses. We don't need any of this transmission cooler stuff. We do not need the fuel line. We don't need any of it. This is what we come down to. This is what we find that is useful from that. Because they don't come with power steering. And the air conditioner on these are all wrong. So we never use the air conditioner because a 2020 engine would have that funky compressor. Where's that stupid thing? There's the engine. Some crap in the shop, kind of messy. So, all right, here's the compressor that came off this engine. So this plug makes it no bueno because these ports are wrong for our application. Plus, this compressor, the way it operates inside, the JK cannot accept it, so it won't work. And that comes on all these newer Hemis. So the bummer is, gotta buy a compressor, and the compressor I use in my build of material list, and it's based off 09-10 Dodge Ram truck, half ton. So, you know, it's kind of prepping this one. Now this one, we're gonna do something different. Actually do a few things different, but we're gonna talk about it. This one here, we're gonna run the oil cooler. Never, well, I can't say never. The black Jeep that I drive is running the oil cooler. This one here, we're gonna run the oil cooler. So we're gonna run all the stock stuff for the oil cooler, and then we're gonna take this line and we're gonna tee it into the lower radiator hose coming off the pump. So we're gonna give that a shot. I think it'll work. Might help a little bit with cooling. The next thing we're gonna try, and we've done it before, but is run the truck exhaust manifolds. There's a couple other guys out there doing that. We're gonna do that on this one because this Jeep's not gonna be legal. Not gonna be legal in the state of California exactly, at least not yet. So they're gonna be waiting for us to get our CARB certificate done because this Jeep's a late model, so I shouldn't say it's not legal, it will be. Soon as we get our stuff done. So we're gonna do the truck manifolds on this one. Now it's gonna be a little hard because I think we might have to do a little firewall work to make it fit, maybe. All right, and now don't forget on this one here, this one is, tada, HP 75. So we're gonna do a few of those. And then this one here also, we did the modification. So this is the prep work that we have to do before we put the motor in. I mean, it's also, this has got the steel pan. Cooling lines have been modified. So this one's ready to go. It's gonna run a non-Rubicon case. All right, so kind of a walk around on this engine. So before you put the motor in, remember, you gotta do the modification to the steering column. And then on this one's running the big booster, the big brake booster. So we had to like kind of do a little dolly work on that booster, and then we sand down the U-joint to the steering column just to make it fit. It fits, it does work, but I'm gonna tell you, there is no room. So you gotta do that first. Now's the time when you have the engine out to make that mod. And then we'll probably push the firewall back a little bit just for those manifolds, not much, just so we have a little extra clearance. And shoot, we're gonna be putting this motor in tomorrow. So this is kind of the prep that you do before you put the motor in. So get the engine all set and ready. I think also, here's all a pile of stuff. We had to get the battery cables. Kind of stupid they put them in the engine loom, but they are. We had to pull them out. Needed to save the evap, so we saved all the evap for this one also. And then this here is going to be little change of plan here. Run a different tranny cooler line for the JL with the Hemi. So now, and everybody always goes, hey, you know, the truck has this big cooler. Do we need that? Well, the truck's the only one that runs the cooler, really. All the other HP 70s, 75s do not. And so here are the lines right here, complete out of a JL. And they go right to the cooler. And we're gonna try to get that cooler to fit also. So we're gonna try to get the JL cooler. Now this is a 392 setup. So this all works, bolts right up to the Hemi and the HP 75 and 70. All right, a lot going on. Always trying to improve, trying to make things better. Just keep chipping away at this stuff, you know what I mean? So also on this one here, we had to change the water neck because it had the spout. So new water neck. Yeah, don't forget that. You gotta do that too before you put the motor in. And then we're gonna run the electric fan. So we're gonna have to, because we can't use this because it's got a hose coming out. We're gonna have to drill another hole and tap it, probably right here for the electric, the cooling sensor for the fan. So I'll probably go there. All right, so here we go as we do it. The prep work and the mock-up, get it ready to install into this Jeep here. All right, well, show you more of this Jeep later, but this is a nice Jeep and this is gonna work out good. All right, guess what? Jeep Speed Shop out.